Hi everyone, delonewolf here. Welcome back to some Diablo 3. I am playing a wizard for season 15 and he's almost level 70. Basically, I have been running bounties in order to level up. The big advantage of this season is that you get double rewards for the bounties. So you can see what I've done. 4 bounties of each, and I've been working on my 5th run in order to get close to level 70. I think if I finish the other 3 here, that we will make it just fine. So that's what we're going to do. We're first of all going to run a bounty, and then we're going to try to finish chapter 1 by running a rift. Is everything... do I need to be level 70 in order to run a rift? Greater rift I do, but not for this. So okay, let's get started. First of all, I'd say we take Act 3. Those tend to be pretty fun for lots of damage. And then I'll show you guys how I like to run the wizard when it comes to the leveling process. Full buffs and just 2 spells, Hydra and Disintegrate. Basically, you also do have Electrocute, but the buffs, here is Magic Weapon, 20% increased damage. Then we've got Storm Armor. Whoops, that's a lot of noise here all of a sudden. Then we've got Storm Armor that will actually zap all attackers, ranged and melee. And then we've got the Familiar, another 10% damage. And then Blap, that's what Disintegrate does. It just cuts through the enemies like butter, like that. And then you can of course always add a Hydra as well. I'm choosing Frost Hydra because if I'm not mistaken, that's what I'll need in order to, you know, have a Frost spell for the set. Now let's get started here. Kill all enemies.
So good, I astound myself.
Is the goal in Stores level 2. That's an annoying one, to be honest. Some of these quests for the bounties are pretty annoying. That is an axe though. Let's take a quick look at that and see if it's any good on DPS. It's one-handed, so it's not really that good on DPS. Alright, let's keep going. And yeah, some of these bounties can be pretty annoying, especially something like this one. Kill everything on the floor. You can be unlucky with the layout, and then you can be stuck in there for a long time. But I think you can tell I am running this on hard, just so that I can get through this pretty quickly and efficiently, and get lots of resources for Ice Cube. That's basically the goal here. So let's go. Level 2, that's good. And then basically what you want to do is just stick to one wall, so that you can run through everything without missing too much. And my Storm Armor will help with clearing out efficiently, so we're gonna just stick to the left side basically. Here we get some more skeletons. My Hydra is gonna fix that, and then you get a nice pack. Blop, there we go. Done. Pretty good. Another group. Let's go. And here we are at the end. Anything down here? Wouldn't want to miss those. But yeah, this is probably one of the most annoying bounties that you can encounter. Actually, Battlefield Stores level 2. Because it is a pretty large expanse. And it's pretty easy to miss some of those targets. Like up here, for instance. As you can tell, we are lingering around, and there's still places to explore up there as well, which might end up being a problem, and exactly it is. So just keep hugging the left side of the wall. That way you'll run through everything without missing. So that's what we'll do. Let's see if there's anything left over here. Nope. And then hopefully we don't... well, we'll probably have to be in there, but alright. Some enemies down here. And we've got a bridge to lower. And yeah, this does feel super powerful, super easy. I did die a couple of times when you've got wallers and then this kind of stuff. That is when you can be unlucky because you don't use any mobility spells. You just buff yourself as much as possible and do as much damage as possible. We still have 14 of them left. Hopefully they're all behind this door. Toss in some ice. And now 1 left. And yeah, that's exactly why I don't like this one. As you can see here, we have explored everything, but there is still One enemy left. Where could he be hiding? Maybe where we had those flying guys that came up behind us. Let's see if we can find that spot again. I would suspect... Well, actually we crossed all the way back. Aha, there we go. Finally showing up on the minimap. And we are talking one of those guys. This does get me to level 69. Let's go for the next bounty, the Lost Patrol. And let's see if we can continue to make progress. Anything good here? Nothing that increases my damage. That's really all I'm focusing on when it comes to gear at this point. As much damage as possible. As you can see, we clear stuff out quite easily. The raving hordes of hell are no match for the disintegrator beam. Just guts through everything. That does feel pretty good. We got a blue up there, but at long range they take more damage. There we go. That's what you want to see, I think. Capture guards. Is that what we gotta do? Apparently it is. Free the bastions, keep guards. So that's the first one. Luckily this is pretty straightforward when it comes to the map. And we're not going to help this out then. That would just cost me more time. All about efficiency, of course. And for me, running the bounties is efficient because you get all of these materials for it. So let's get down the goblin. Thank you for all of that. I'll take it. Protect me, Hydras. Like that. That's 2 out of 3. Good. Grab some yellows. And then just keep going. I like this playstyle. You could, you know, get rid of 1 buff for blink. But honestly, you can also see that if you do enough damage with the lightning armor, it actually helps. Anything that tries to attack you gets zapped by that as well. And clearing out some of that small stuff, like that right there. Right? Attacking me and then just dying is pretty good. Just, yeah, stop everything. There we go. Problem solved. And next one then. Sorry, we've got more important things to do right now. Conquer the Khazra Arena. Okay, I thought that one was pretty straightforward as well. You do need to find it, of course. So let's get in there, refresh all the buffs. And we'll go up here. Lots of small stuff. Couple of big guys. And look at all the zaps from my storm armor. That's pretty good. Get a shrine up here. And we're just going to keep going in this general direction. I think that's usually where I found my targets.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
We'll have to go this way, I think. Alright, Hydras cleared the way. I'll do this part. We hear something interesting. And that's what I love. Lots and lots of damage. Pretty awesome. There is the arrow. So let's keep going. Protect me, Hydras. Everything dies. Got a blue up there. Not a problem. Burn to a crisp. And yeah, my leveling is doing okay as well. So we'll get to work. Try to get to level 70. Which helps a lot for getting the rewards. And here it is. The arena. Here we go. Let's conquer all of that. Just keep the Hydras up. Focus the bigger guys. Definitely try to grab the resources.
Need more arcane power.
Alright then. A little bit of lightning. There we go. Pretty easy. Next up, a kill bounty. So we're definitely going from what is the most time expensive bounty to some of the better ones. 50 kills and Sawtooth. Although from time to time you do have to look for where he is. Ah, there we go. That's perfect. At the beginning. So we can be a little careful with the wallers. Yep, and now we need the next one. There we go.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
Pretty easy. I just need a couple more kills. I guess we can go down here. And I have to say Acts 3 and 1 are my favorite when it comes to the bounties. Usually you can do those pretty quickly and efficiently. Acts 2 and 5 are the worst, and then Act 4 is in between the two. But the Act 2, I mean, sometimes with the desert maps there, you've got to go in different directions than what you would think, and things like that.
I'm unstoppable.
That one is the hardest one, I think, the most time consuming, and as a result, it's the one that I tend to do first. And so we just have to finish with killing Asmodan. So that is not a problem. That also doesn't take too long, and I really should have taken that spool there for more XP. What can you do? Put the buffs back up. Hail Hydra. Clear everything out. Let's burn the rest here. Get another rare. There we go. Death's Breath. Good for Ice Cube. And just need to go forward. So this will be, well, 15 minutes, I think, in the end for this bounty. Yeah, amongst the better times. Not the very best, of course, but 10 to 15 minutes is generally what it costs me. As you can already imagine the time spent in order to get this guy here. Practically 5 full sets of 5 bounties. So, yeah, 5 hours. No, a bit more than that actually. 6.5 hours spent in the game. And then you have a max level character. There we go. I will take care of the rares. Burn that one down. And the path will be clear to Asmodan. In the heart of sin. Good. Buffs are up. Full focus. Ready to go. Let's see where he is. Here you are. And just zap, zap, zap.
Arrogant Nephilim, enough.
Ignore that explosion.
Arrogant Nephilim, my servants will feast on your pride as they devour your flesh.
Take a quick look at that. Alright, thank you. Let's get back to Tyrael. And that's usually the situation as well. Ooh, we got something that gives me 8% more damage, so we'll definitely take that. Anything else that's better? Nope, not that I can see. So, repair, salvage everything. This guy, chance to... I don't think that's too useful for a wizard, so we'll actually take the resources for that. And here is the advantage of Season 15. 2 chests, 2 reward chests for completing a single bounty. And all we have to do is this. And there we go, we are ready. So let's see if we can finish part 1 by trying a rift. I think that's my goal, so let's get in there. And again, full buffs. That already sounds promising. Beam power. Ooh, and that's what you want to get out of. That's what's killed me a couple times. And I actually don't want you to get away. There we go. Give me all of that. Let's get back to the rare, because I think I missed, yeah, exactly. All of that. And that's a one-way street. Got it. So, moving up. Yeah, Disintegrate's just such a good spell, and with the wizard you can really focus just on nothing but damage. Thanks to all of those passive abilities, and it just basically makes it really easy for you to decide on what to do in this situation. Just disintegrate when there's enough enemies, otherwise use Hydra. They'll get on top of them as well. And this feels pretty good, pretty straightforward, pretty smooth. And you're basically, in my opinion, also ready for, I think it's called Tal Russia, where you have to use different types of damage spells in order to get the most out of the set. That's very easy to do here. You already have Arcane +1 with the Hydras. Just need to... Oh, and of course Lightning as well with the Chain Lightning. So you just need one extra spell, I think, for fire. And then you're good to go. And look at those guys melt. Lovely. So let's keep going. Not saying too much here.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
Just gone. Perfect. Those guys leave behind patches, so we want to make sure that we're okay here. Like that. All of that not too important. Might have to go back for that, but we'll see.
Your defenses are nothing.
Nope, that's a one-way street as well. Luckily, here is the portal to the next part. Okay. Big spiders, but they die pretty quickly. That's not a problem. A rare, perfect. Just a bit more. Thank you. And is this fun? Well, for me this is fun in small doses. So I can't do like a full season where you try to reach the highest rifts possible, like 100 plus and things like that. That's not what I can devote my time to, but just trying to get those rewards. This time it's a cool pet that looks like a hand that's gonna follow you, so that looks pretty interesting. That is something that I can definitely enjoy every couple months when a new season starts. And just depending on your mood, decide on the character that you want to play. Something like this wizard, super fast, super easy. And it's really not going to be difficult to get those final rewards. And if you want to challenge yourself with something harder, that's going to take maybe a bit more time. You can do that as well, of course. There we go. Let's keep going. Bit of a disappointing floor. Get the buffs up. Ah, that looks better. Don't want to get caught.
I don't have enough arcane power.
There we go. Blop. All good.
I'm just warming up.
Okay, looking good. Those big guys. Aha, another rare pack. And we do get hit a little bit. Gotta heal. Alright, first time here, but had to. And we're almost there now. Hydras to the rescue.
I'm just warming up.
Yeah, come straight to me. That's what I like. Power pylon. If I can get to that rare here pretty quickly, maybe we can get that on time. To still have the power pylon up? No, that's not gonna work. For the Rift Guardian. Okay, lots of small guys. Very annoying with their explosion actually. Costing me a bit of time. As you can see, you don't want too many of those. Where are you? Whoops. Good Guardian, so many explosions. Don't want him to get out. There we go. Give me all of that. Get the loot. And voracity. Need some beaming. Some purging. And there we go. That is part 1. Done.
Long ago, I would open rifts for the Nephilim to help them train for battle. They fought bravely, facing down enemies in places pulled from the deepest corners of their memories. Ours is a race of great power, but we are nothing unless we temper it with skill. If you are to achieve, I grant.
Well done.
And there we go, that puts me at level 70, so pretty much 5 full sets of bounties and a first rift, but once you do that, it's pretty smooth sailing from here, generally speaking. When it comes to the rest of the season, we'll get pretty close already. Some more to do when it comes to these vendors, can ice cube and things like that, but definitely less time consuming. You've done a lot of work just by starting out like this. And that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.